Hey, this is Scott Jones. Just got back from work. It's early in the morning. Uh, I just was inspired to make this little video just from some things I've observed on Facebook. It concerns all women, but I'm talking about black women today. You know, this thing on Facebook where the black ladies are showing their bodies in a sexual, exciting way or to try to draw in the men with the sex. A lot of them are doing it to sell other products or other things they got going, art, poetry, music. Uh, the ladies may be models and they're just trying to pique the interest of the men. Now, me being a man, I look at these women, I'm on Facebook, and you guys and girls know how it is. You know, once you get on Facebook, you get a lot of friend requests from the ladies who's doing the fans only type stuff, and they want you to do stuff with Cash App, and then they send you sexual, exciting material. To me, it's just kind of getting out of hand. And in terms of the black women, if you are a poet, if you are an artist, if you are a model, uh, be careful about this showing yourself to get people to lure people in. Because what happens with a lot of guys, you know, when we see women and they showing their bodies in a sexual way, even if they are poets or artists or they're trying to sell something else, we're getting caught up in the senses of seeing the woman. And so our sexuality responds to that. We're not really interested in what they got going on because you've excited only one part of us. And as black women, y'all got to realize that ever since the slave days, when they took us from Africa, black women have been sexualized and abused by the Caucasian power structure. So when you put yourself out there like that, in so many ways, you're disrespecting your female ancestors who were raped, sexually molested, and exploited and could not resist. They didn't have no choice. They had to go along with it. You know, a lot of them, even if they were not Christians, they might have been Muslims, or they might have just been God-fearing women who didn't want to show their bodies or have their bodies touched and used against their will. But they had to go along with it. But now you black women being free, don't feed into what was done to your ancestors. Don't make yourself just a piece of meat and sexualize yourself. Okay? Now, as a black man, I'm not saying I don't like to see, you know, women with big backsides and nice breasts and all that. Yeah, that's the flesh part of me, like it is with any man. But it can be done in a way that's not demeaning. If you are a model, then your product is your body. But even that, you can show off with a bikini or something sexual, but classy and tasteful. Just don't put yourself out there for fans only, because that's a lot of prostitution. You know, the guy may not be really touching you or whatever, but he's paying you for you to do sexual, animalistic stuff to yourself and show him. You see, it's still a form of prostitution or whoredom. You know, black women, you have a righteous energy in you. You have a potential to excite other women around the world towards God, just by the way you carry yourself. So I know you need money. I know a lot of you are single mothers, but I would implore you and exhort you to be more righteous in your sexuality, because it's possible. You can show a little something without showing everything. You can let a man know that you're sexually powerful and not shy, and still have it in the context of marriage or having it as a steady man or a boyfriend. You know, a lot of black women, you know, you guys may look to the rappers, the rap girls like Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj, and you see how well, you know, Cardi B and how their sexuality sells. But they are rapping. They're talented rappers in their own right, in their own way. And you got to understand, they're overdoing it. That you need not do that. They're in an industry where you got devils and satanic forces telling them they need to do that. So don't follow that example. If you got alone with some of them and talk to them, you may realize they really don't want to do that all the time. But it's the industry and the situation they in. So a lot of you black women, I applaud you for trying to get yourself out there on Facebook and social media. So if you're a poet, if you're an artist, if you're a musician or whatever, keep rocking on. And if you're a black model, I know you got to wear a bikini and stuff. You know, we got to see, the model agencies got to see what they getting, you know, to find out if they want to hire you or not. So I understand that. But try to stay away from the fans only and send me Cash App and I show you some more type stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Just try to respect yourselves. And I know it's hard because there's a spiritual war going on black women. But hold to God's unchanging hands. Watch yourself on Facebook. And don't get caught up in all this evil with these men. You know, these guys, you know, sending you stuff through daily messages and stuff. I know it's hard. But when you get a whiff of these guys and you sense that unrighteous spirit and that lustful spirit, you know, I want to use your body and I don't care about your soul or spirit. Black women, when you see that, get away from that, you know. And so I just want to applaud you, but at the same time warn you, social media can be the devil's playground. Don't fall into it. You don't have to show all your body and prostitute yourself. Black women, you are beautiful. So carry yourself and try to be a Christian, or if you're a Muslim, a righteous Muslim or Christian way or Buddhist way. Or if you're just a spiritual person, you know, just try to carry yourself with more dignity in terms of your sexuality. And that's just a message I would like to give you today. Well, this is Scott Jones. Talk to you later.